All right. Good evening, everyone. I believe you can all hear me loud and clear, right? Okay. So, like I said, we are going to dive into the spatial reasoning question. So, let's start with this first part, which is on page what again? That should be on page. I think the first one is not that far. No, the first 47, right? Okay. What's going on with this? 47. Let's see. Let's see what we have here. Okay, so guys, I think we have one before this. Should be at the top before page 47. Yeah, this is the beginning. This is where it starts from. So, guys, we have the instruction and then we have some diagrams with the options. So, the instruction says in section. Okay, let me try to open the whiteboard. I think I have. Do I have the whiteboard? Not yet. I don't have the whiteboard here too. But let me just go ahead with what I have. I don't have the whiteboard yet. I don't have it here. So let me try this pen if I can. So, guys, in according to the instruction that we actually have, it says in this section you will be rotating solid three-dimensional blocks. So this is a solid three-dimensional blocks. Take note of various shapes. So you're going to have any type of shape of this. It might be different from this. Probably for question number two, you say this is different from this. All right. So for each numbered shape, you will find four options. What's going on? These extensions are still loading. Let me try to just coming up now. Try to cancel that. Okay, so for okay, you mean the okay, let me just switch it to present mode. But I can't zoom it more than this. Let me try to see. Can you guys see clearly like this? It's not that clear like this. I can't yeah, let me just how about now? Is it okay like this? Let's just maintain it this way. So we have for each numbered shape, you find four options, which may represent that numbered shape rotated 360 degrees in any direction. Okay, so you might rotate this particular diagram here. You might rotate it towards 270 degrees, or maybe 90 degrees, 45 degrees, depending. But if you rotate it, you are going to check some of the options given here and you pick the one that correlates with this exact solid three-dimensional blocks. Okay, so choose the option which is the only one that could be the given shape when rotated. So I believe the instruction is clear now. Is it clear to everyone? That is, looking at this shape, if I try to rotate it hmm, in 360 degrees towards any direction, okay, then now you need to consider the options and then select the only one that could be the given shape when you rotate it. All right. So that is the main instruction. Now, if you look at this first question here, look at this shape clearly. Does it look like option A or option B or option C or option D when rotated towards any direction? Okay, now looking at this, I can see these two, look at these two boxes here, these two small boxes at the top. I can't see it here. Automatically speaking, A is out of it. A is out of it. So guys, let me quickly use the opportunity to install the whiteboard if it's going to work. I was trying to install it, but it was not going earlier. Let me try that again. So let me just download it once and for all while we explain. So now let's check for option B. Now option B has these two shapes, right? I can see it here. It's at the top, right? And this one also has it, while this one also has it. So which one are we going to go for? I need somebody to just assist us with this. Anybody? Just one person, please. Just one person. Can you guys hear me? This my network have started again. Or option D. I need just one person to assist us with this. I'm waiting, guys. Anybody? Just one person. What do you say? Your network is not that stable. I can't I can't hear you clearly. What do you say? Hello, can you hear me? Yes. Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah. Please go ahead. Just one person. Oh, I still can't hear you. Your voice is breaking. So you said option A and option D is out of it, right? Is that what you said? A and D is out of it. So we are left with option B and C. Okay, good. A and D is out of it, right? Is that what you said? Okay, good. Now we are left with option B and C, right? So which one are we going to go for? I think B is the best. B still looks like this, but I can still see this trapezium shape here. I can still see it here. This shape that looks like trapezium, something like that, just like the dimensional space that we have within this part here is still here. And I can't see this particular 3D shape here. I can't see it here. So C is wrong. And that means B is the correct answer. Is that clear, guys? Is that clear to everyone? So I can move straight to the next question, right? Okay, good. Thank you. Now let's look at question number two. Yeah, good evening. I've tried to read the instruction initially. The instruction says for each numbered shape, which is this number one, you will find four options. These are the four options, which may represent that number shape rotated 360 degrees in any direction. That is, if you try to rotate this shape in any direction, all right, in any direction, then you need to choose which you need to choose only one that could be the given shape when rotated. Do you understand now? That's the instruction given. So you are trying to rotate this shape and then select one of these options that will look like this shape when rotated. Is that clear? Do you understand the instruction now? So that's what we are trying to do here. Okay, so Mr. Lawal, so the answer to this one is B. We actually went for B. We actually went for B. And the reason why we went for B is that I noticed a 3D shape here, like a trapezium, something like that. There is a 3D space here. All right. And then looking at this shape that looks like trapezium, I can still see it here, but I can't see it in option C. Okay, I can't see it in option C. All right. And then looking at it for option D, I can't really see it in option D because this is sitting upright. This is also sitting upright, but this line here is not here. What do you say? You are saying something, but I can't hear you. Yeah, it's loading already. Yeah, it's loading. I'm trying to just hold on. I'm trying to install it. So let me check it out. Probably I think I'm trying to download. Okay, can you see it's still loading? Don't worry, it's coming up already. So I'm going to install it now. Actually, I don't have this whiteboard on this system that I'm using. Yeah, good evening. I'm fine. Or is it my network? Can you guys hear me loud and clear? Or my network is very bad this night. Okay. You got yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Sure, I can hear you. No, not 360 degrees. They said in any no, not 360 degrees in any direction. So that's why I said initially that is either you rotate it towards 45 degrees or 60 degrees, depending on how you want to rotate it. It's not a must to rotate it in 360 direction. It is stated here that you can rotate it in any direction. In any direction. Okay. So it's not a must you rotate it in 360. Even though you rotate this in 360 direction, it will come back to its original shape. So 360 direction, it will come back to its original shape. You understand? So but the instruction says in any direction. That's it. Right? So now looking at it, I should have go for option D, but due to the fact that there is another shape here, there's another shape like a rectangle here, and this rectangle shape is not here. That's why we not go for option D. Option D is out of it. A is also out of it because I can't see these two cubes, two small cuboid, or I think it's cube. These two small cubes that I have up here, I can't see it in option A. That's why option A is out of it. Option D is also out of it. So now we are left with option B and C. So what I noticed between this option B and C is that I can actually see a dimensional space here, which shows trapezium, and I can still see it here, all right, in option B. But in this option C, I can't see that dimensional space that looks like that trapezium. I can't see it here. So option C is out, D is out, A is out, so B is the correct answer. So guys, let's move straight to the next question, number two. Now looking at this number two, okay. So can I continue? Okay. So for this number two now, we have this question here. So if I try to rotate this, is it going to look like option A, B, C, D? So guys, let me try to inspect this. Looking at this shape, looking at this, I can see this. You see this 3D space here? This 3D space that looks like trapezium. I can still see it here. All right, cool. But you see these two squares that I have under this letter H. These two squares that I have here is not here. I can't even see it here. So option A is out of it. Option A is out. You see these two squares that I have under this letter H. I can still see it in option B. I can see it in option C, and I can see it in option D. So now I can easily detect, I'm using this trapezium now just to use this dimensional space that looks like trapezium. If I try to use this shape here and I compare it with option B, automatically speaking, option B is out. So I can't see it here. It's out. I can see it in option C. It's there. But I can't see it in option D. So you see, C gives the best answer, if I'm not mistaken. Right? So I think I can't see this. This you see, there's a particular dimensional space here. There's a space here that looks like trapezium. Can you see this space here? Like looking at this full shape, there's B won't be the answer. Looking at it, guys, I think okay. You said I should turn on my pointer, B. I'm trying to. I'm coming. Let's just. All right. Let's. Okay. You guys will have to hold on then while I install. while I install this. I think it's coming up. Yeah, please go ahead. Okay, wait. Okay, you guys want to? Oh, now I understand. You want to turn your inside the exam hall, inside that exam hall, you want to go and turn your system. No problem. Or you turn your head upside down for God's. Guys, I have issue with my system this night too. I can't install this guy. Okay, good. All right. Oh, you know what? I think you can actually take the screen record and then. Are you ready, or you still want to take some rest? 15 minutes. All right. All right. No problem. No problem. All right. No problem. Okay. So guys, let me just look for that option. I can't install this. Actually, I tried to update my system today, so everything just wiped off. You get. So that's the main issue. So let me just continue. But this is another option I can. Okay, guys, you know what? I have another option. I have another option too. So let me just use the. I think I should have an online version for this whiteboard. That's Miro. So while it comes up, let's just continue. So we won't waste our time. So guys, if you still want to turn your head upside down or you want to turn the system upside down, anyhow you want to do it. All I just know is that try to try to locate the exact, what I notice is that for number one, I can see a dimension. Just try to locate one part of one space that looks like 3D. Like there's a space here. This is a dimensional space here shifted to the back or so. I can't really explain that part, but all I know is that this space forms a trapezium. One, two, three, like just one, two, three. A trapezium with a height, right? This forms a trapezium. And if I try to find this, I'm using, I'm using pen. How will I even explain it? I'm using pen tablet. So using the pen itself, this is the cursor that is there. But if I use the trackpad I have on my system, can you see the arrow now? So which one do you prefer? Okay, let me try to use this. Don't worry. What I think this one is up now. Let me try to log in here. So let me just try to log in. I'll continue from there. Don't worry. I'll use the trackpad on my system just to explain while this one comes up. So let me try to sign in here. Let me just sign in. I should have prepared, but I was busy and the system was really giving me issues. I swear there is no time. No time. Okay, so I think it's up now. So let me just open it up. Let me use this whiteboard. So I'll just drag the PDF and I'll drop it on the whiteboard. So I think that should work. Uh, still coming up. So let's come back to this. Or should I just wait while it loads? Still coming up. So guys, like I said there is a space here, right? A 3D space here, which forms a trapezium. Now, I tried to start with, okay, I think what I started with was this particular square that I have under this H, all right? These two squares, right? These two squares, I can't see it in option A. So option A is out of it, okay? Sorry for that. That means option A is out of it, okay? These two squares that I'm trying to, can you see these two squares under this H, right? I can't see it in option A. That means option A is out of it. I can see these two squares in option B. So B is part of the option that might be correct, which we are not sure yet. And then C also has the two squares as well. And then D also has it. So is it that we have our answer as option B, C, or D? Now, what else can I actually see? Okay, and I that was where I actually explained this part where we have this space, and this space forms a trapezium. See this side. This is a trapezium. I believe you agree with that. So this is a trapezium. So if I want to compare this trapezium, if I can actually see this trapezium in either option A, B, or C, what's going on? I'm not fixing anything. This means John. So I can't see this trapezium, this dimensional space. I can't see it in option B. Can you see it in option B? Even though I have it in option B, but it's too big down here. Very, very big. So it can't be option B. It's very, very big. Okay. But if you look at option C, I can see this space, this 3D space here, which forms a trapezium. I can see it in option C and see it down here. Perfect. Right? But I can't see it in option D. So there's no need for you to waste time. Just go for C straight up. There's no time. Right? So I hope that is clear now, guys. I come up now. Yeah, please go ahead. I can hear you. Go ahead, please. You just join. You drag us back again. You know what? You know what? You know what? All right, all right, all right. You know what? This instruction. So just read through the instruction and then you get the concept. All right? Are you reading it already? Just read through this instruction, then you understand it better. Is that clear now? Do you get it now? Just from this part. After rotating, yeah. After rotating it in any direction. So you have to choose only one shape that could be the given shape when rotated. All right? So is that clear? Now see this guy. I think I just have to wait while this thing loads. If I leave here, it's going to restart again. So let me just hold on while this thing loads. Guys, we have how many minutes left? 15 or 16, right? 15 minutes. All right. Don't worry, we'll try to round up the special reasoning. So, guys, we have special reasoning question on page. I think this first page. The second one should be on page 47, and the other one on page 72, right? Page 72. Right. 2019 updated. 2019 updated. Okay. I'm coming. I'm coming. Just hold on. I'm coming. I'll check it out now. I'm coming. Let me try to fix this first. I'm coming now. 22 pages. Okay. So, guys, right, let's start with this. So, let me drag the PDF now. Let me just drag it from here. I think we are using this, have we? I think it's this one. Let me drop it here. So, I'm not sure whether this one will be very easy for us to use, but let me try the whiteboard if it's going to work. It's small, but you guys can still see my screen, right? Is it clear? Let me try to zoom it. Let me zoom it well. Okay, let me zoom it more. I think it's better like this. It's fair like this. So we are that should be on page. Can you remind me the page? Is it 13? 23. Okay, thank you. 23. So let me see whether it's going to take us to page 23. Wow, that's cool. Now next, let me just click next. Next. All right. So but I'll still have to zoom it. Should I zoom it more? All right. So let me try to zoom it more. Is it okay like this? It's better like this, right? I still zoom it a little bit. It's okay. All right, sir. Okay. So, guys, all right. So it should be very. I think I should be able to write on the screen now. So we have sorted out. We have been able to provide answer to question number two. Now let's move straight to the third one, which is number three. Okay. So now looking at this shape, I have to zoom it. Yeah, I'm with you. Go ahead, please. Don't worry. Once you get the concept to question number three, you'll be able to answer number two. So just hold on while I explain question three. All right. All right. You're welcome. So, guy, I think let me just no worry, somebody will drop it. All right, let's just continue. So, guys, for this question number three, all right, looking at this shape clearly, looking at this shape. So, there is one thing that I want to consider from here. Let me try to pick. What can I pick? I can see letter I here. I can see letter I completely up here. Letter I is still here. See, this letter I. Okay, no. Let me pick the pen. Okay, yeah, I can see letter I here. Let me use red pen, guys. I can see letter I here, something like this. Letter I. All right. For this option A, for this option A here, I can see letter I as well. But this one shows number one. So this one does not look like I. So B is out of it. Is that clear, guys? Do you understand that concept? Is it clear, guys? Is that part clear? Now, look at this option C. Look at this option C clearly. I can, don't worry, I'll try to explain. I'm coming. Look at this option C clearly. I can still see letter I as well. That means C is also part of the option. Now look at option D. I can see letter I as well. This is also part of the option, but this option B is out because this one looks like number one. It does not look like I. Okay. So let me try to clean this so you see it clearly. Let me clear this. I can't see letter I here. Let me use my arrow. I can't see letter I here. In fact, at the top of this shape, I can't see, it does not form letter I. So B is out of it. So it's either we have option A as our answer, or option C, or option D. Now let me try to clear off these colors that I have on the shape. So if I clear the colors, then this is what we are going to have next, guys. Okay. So what else can I pick from here? Okay, guys, there's number one. This one looks like one too. Sideways. It looks like one. Okay, but one thing is I can see letter I and I can see number one. Like shape that looks like one and shape that looks like I. For option A, yes, that's true. I can see a shape that looks like I and a shape that looks like one. So A is very correct in that case. Okay, but not absolutely correct. Now, let's look at this. I think it's from your end. Yeah, just try and disconnect and then join again. Can you guys see my screen? I think it's my net. I don't worry, just try just if you can't see my screen, just try and disconnect and then join again. Alright? Okay. Yes, sir. I think it's from my side. You see it's showing you're offline or something like that. My network is really bad this night. And if it's not from my side, just try and disconnect and then join again. You can't see my screen too. Or you can see my screen. Which one? Alright guys, you know what? You know what? Let me try to go off and then join back again. Let me do that from my end. Let me try to, or let me just stop sharing and then share again. Just hold on, guys. Yeah, I'll try to. I think it's from my end. It's from my end. I don't know. Probably maybe it's my network. So let's just hold on, guys. I can't even click on. I think it's my network. You are. Only data. You know much as my. I get it, but the network just they fuck me up. Uh, I have to disconnect and then join again.